we will be performing Henry V, Act 2, Scene 2. Now all the youth of England are on fire, in silken dalliance in the wardrobe lies. O England, model to thine inward greatness, like little body with a mighty heart, what mightst thou do that honor would thee do, were all thy children kind and natural? But see thy fault. France hath in thee found out a nest of hollow bosoms, which he fills with treacherous crowns, and 3 corrupted men. One, Richard, Earl of Cambridge, and the 2nd Henry, Lord Scroop of Massam, and the 3rd, Sir Thomas Grey, Knight of Northumberland, have for the guilt of France. Oh, guilt indeed, confirmed conspiracy with fearful France, and by their hands, this grace of kings must die. If hell and treason hold their promises, ere he take ship for France and in Southampton. Linger your patience on, and we'll digest the abuse of distance, force of play. The sum is paid, the traitors are agreed. The king is set from London.
For God, his grace is bold to trust these traitors.
They shall be apprehended by and by.
How smooth and even do they bear themselves, as if allegiance in their bosoms sat, crowned with faith and constant loyalty.
The king hath note of all that they intend, by interception which they dream not of.
Nameth the man that was his bedfellow, whom he hath dulled and cloyed with gracious favors, that he should for a foreign purse so sell his sovereign's life to death and treachery.
Now since the wind fan, we will aboard, my Lord of Cambridge and my kind Lord of Massam. And you, my gentlemen, give me your thoughts. Think you not that the powers we bear with us will cut their passage to the force of France, during the execution and the act for which we haven't had assembled them?
No doubt, my liege, if each man do his best.
Oh, I doubt not that. We carry not a heart with us from hence that grows not in very consenting thoughts, nor leave not one behind that doth not wish success and conquest to attend on us. My uncle of Exeter enlarged the man committed yesterday that railed against our person. We consider it was excess of wine that set him off, and on his more advice, we do pardon him.
That's mercy, but too much security. Let him be punished, sovereign, lest example breed by sufferance more of such a kind.
Oh, let us be merciful.
So may your highness and yet punish too.
Sir, you show great mercy if you give him life, after the taste of much correction.
Alas, through too much love and care of me, have you orisons against this poor wretch? If little faults proceeding on distemper shall not be winked at, how shall we stretch our eye when capital crimes, chewed, swallowed, and digested, appear before us? We'll yet enlarge that man, though Cambridge, Scroop, and Grey, in their dear care and tender preservation of our person, would have him punished. And now to our French causes. Who are the late commissioners?
I won, my lord. Your highness made me ask for it today.
So did you, my liege.
And I, my royal sovereign.
Then Richard, Earl of Cambridge. There's yours. There yours, Lord Scroop of Massam. And Sir Grey, Knight of Northumberland. The same is yours. Read them, and know I know your worthiness. My Lord of Westmoreland, and my Uncle Exeter. We will aboard tonight. Why, how no, gentlemen? What read you in those papers that you lose so much complexion? Look ye how they change. Their cheeks are paper. Why, what read you there that has so cowarded and changed your blood out of appearance?
I do confess my fault and do submit me to your highness's mercy.
To which we all appeal. The mercy that was quickened us but late, by your own counsel is suppressed and killed. You must not dare for shame to talk of mercy. Your reasons turn in your bosoms, as dogs upon their masters worrying you. Look ye, my princes, and my noble peers, these English monsters! My Lord of Cambridge here, you know how apt our love was to accord, to furnish him with all appurtenance belonging to his honor. And this man hath, for a few light crowns, lightly conspired and sworn unto the practices of France.
to kill us here in Hampton. For which this knight, no less to bounty bound to us than Cambridge is, hath likewise sworn. But oh, what shall I say to thee, Lord Scroop? Thou cruel, ungrateful, savage, and inhuman creature! Thou that didst bear the key of all my counsels, that knewest the very bottom of my soul, that mightest have coined me into gold, wouldst thou have practiced on me for thy use? May it be possible that foreign hire could out of thee extract one spark of evil that might annoy my finger? 'Tis so strange that though the truth of it stands off as gross as black and white, my eye will scarcely see it. If that same demon that has gold thee thus should with his lion gate walk the whole world, he might return to Basti's hard back and tell the legions I can never win a soul so easy as that Englishman's. How hast thou with jealousy infected the sweetness of affiance? Show men beautiful? Why so didst thou. Seem they grave and learned? Why so didst thou. Come they of noble family? Why so didst thou. Seem they religious? Why so didst thou. Or are they spared in diet, free from gross passion or of mirth or anger, constant in spirit? I will weep for thee, for this revolt of thine, methinks, is like another fall of man. Their faults are open. Arrest them to the answer of the law, and God acquit them of their practices.
I arrest thee of high treason by the name of Richard, Earl of Cambridge. I arrest thee of high treason by the name of Sir Thomas Grey, Knight of Northumberland. I arrest thee of high treason by the name of Henry Lord Scroop of Massam.
Our purposes God hath justly discovered, and I repent my fault more than my death, which I beseech your highness to forgive, although my body pay the price of it.
For me, the gold of France did not seduce, though I do admit it is a motive, sooner to effect what I intended. God be thanked for prevention, which I in sufferance heartily will rejoice, beseeching God and you to pardon me. Now, lords, for France, the enterprise whereof shall be to you as us like glorious. We doubt not a fair and lucky war, now that